Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. I'm doing an update of what happened in Houston when 5 police officers were shot and 2 suspects were killed in a gun battle with police. Now, before I play this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this. You notice that the Houston Police Department never released any suspects at all. Not one. Especially if the media always plaster all the suspects on TV, the people that were killed. Now, the police chief here is going to identify the suspects, but then you're going to hear the last part that's going to blow people's minds. And then after I play this clip, I'm going to finish the rest of my commentary.
We identified our suspects, and our suspects next of kin have been notified, and I'm going to Bobby, will you hold the suspects, and will you guys hold the suspects? The female suspect that you see there that actually was shot in the living room when she went to grab the fallen officer's shotgun is identified. She's a female white, identified as, and I will spell it out for you. First name, Regina, R-H-O-G-E-N-A. Regina, R-H-O-G-E-N-A. Last name of Nicholas, N-I-C-H-O-L-A-S. N-I-C-H-O-L-A-S. She was 58 years of age. The male suspect that actually engaged in the firefight with the officers is 59 years of age. He's also a white male, and he is identified as Dennis, D-E-N-N-I-S, Tuttle, T-U-T-T-L-E. Tuttle, T-U-T-T-L-E. The female is Regina, R-H-O-G-E-N-A. Last name of Nicholas, N-I-C-H-O-L-A-S. 58-year-old white female. We're not going to talk about their criminal histories. That's part of the investigation, and we've got a lot to go into their background to see what we can learn about. That's part of our ongoing investigation.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, before I start, I'd like to thank ABC 13 for their coverage of this press conference. Now, this police chief, basically finally gave who the suspects were. They're finally identified, right? You notice they didn't plaster it in mainstream media at all. At all. Now, you heard what the police chief said, that they're not going to release any criminal past. Why not? You did it with all the black suspects. Every black suspect, you always bring up their criminal past, even if they were innocent on things. You always bring up their past. You always bring up the victims who were killed by police and vigilantes and bringing up their past, their criminal past. But yet you're not going to do that to them. And see, that's part of the reason. Another reason that you guys didn't see is the comment what the police chief saying about police officers. That they're claiming, and I quote, that, for those of you who decided to take out police officers, and I think this was the president of the police union that said this, but he says that for those of you who think about taking out the police officers, that we're coming after you. Now, picture this, ladies and gentlemen. How many of them killing unarmed black men and women every single day? And you never know. And how are you going to explain to the families that your officers killed unarmed black men and women? You notice that they didn't say anything about that. But yet they want to defend the police officers that they're claiming that I think there was like 5,000 officers in the Houston area. But picture this. Why would you want to threaten to say that any of you that decided to threaten a police officer, we will come after you. And you notice that, when you come to these white suspects, you heard that they would not identify. Basically, they don't want to reveal their criminal past because it's undergoing investigation. But when it comes to Trayvon Martin, when it comes to Tamir Rice, when it comes to Elton Sterling, Fernando Castillo, when it comes to Eric Gardner, when it comes to all these unarmed black men and women in this country that you tarnish through the media, all with their criminal past, but yet you don't want to reveal the suspect's criminal past. And we all know why. So we sitting here in this press conference and we identify the two suspects at hand that were killed by police. And shockingly, basically I was shocked they killed them, because normally they don't kill white suspects like that. They don't. But, I guess when they start shooting police officers, it's basically open season for them. Now, let me close you with this. When you hear police unions saying that, anybody want to, target police officers, that we will come after you, just remind them with this. Tell them this, that basically, what about the unarmed black men and women that were murdered by police? And the victims, you have to explain to the victims' families of what happened to them. But yet, you want to threaten the people, saying that anybody want to attack the police officers, we will come after you. But yet, when it comes to the victims, the unarmed black men and women in this country that were murdered by police, you ain't got no remorse. You ain't got nothing to say about that. Remember when I told you this, because at the end of the day, we already know who the suspects were, and you heard what they say. Well, we're not gonna reveal their criminal past because it's still an ongoing investigation. But yet you reveal all the unarmed black men and women in this country, and even teenagers, their criminal past. Let that sink in. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this. Share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my reaction channel. And subscribe to my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.